Hello guys, on the top of your page, please write Science 7th, 10.6 for Lesson 6, Unit 10. Today we're going to be talking about endangered species, and of course, as always, with the yellow highlighted, please write those down as you follow along, because these will be the answer to the questions in the lesson that we're doing. So let's get started with the first one, which is, what is a species that has a strong likelihood of going extinct that is considered endangered when we talk about endangered species? So, as discussed earlier, animals depend on one another for survival. Either one animal eats the other, or one helps the other to live. Animal populations change constantly as predators kill off several animals, then die off when too many prey animals get killed. Usually the balance is fairly constant. Prey animals thrive and are kept from multiplying too quickly by predators. If too many predators take over an area, they soon may kill off too many animals and die from lack of food, or spread out to new territories that have gone extinct throughout the years, meaning their populations no longer exist on the earth. Several things can cause animal extinction: changing environment, overpopulation of other species, and unbalanced population of predators, or harmful actions by mankind. As you learned in Lesson 4, biodiversity of an ecosystem is a very important quality. When animals and plant species become extinct, the biodiversity decreases and the ecosystem's sustainability decreases as well. To maintain a stable and sustainable ecosystem, animals and plant species must continue to live and thrive. My apologies, it kind of froze for a second. So going on, some examples of animals that went extinct thousands of years ago include dinosaurs, woolly mammoths, saber-toothed cats, and dodo birds. All of these animals were probably killed off because of the dramatic change on the Earth's weather. In any case, no living specimen of any of these animals have been found. Only way to study that have been found for thousands of years. Once an animal becomes extinct, it is gone forever. The only way to study that particular species is to study fossilized or otherwise preserved remains of the animals. Animals have faced the possibility of extinction ever since the time began. No one knows how many species have been driven to extinction or how many more will go extinct. The more research and classification is carried out concerning animal populations, the better idea the world has about how each species is doing. I, again, apologize. This kind of goes slow. So endangered animals. Endangered species is often a debated issue. Some people are very concerned about preserving each animal species, even if certain species cause harm. Others are not concerned about whether various animal species die out or fall into any action to protect animals that are endangered. The best approach to take while dealing with endangered species is one of balanced thought. Diverse animals and plant species are important and often need for other species to survive. Animal species become endangered in a variety of ways. Sometimes they will change so much that animals can no longer survive in the area. Examples of animals that have become endangered are the mountain gorillas, the lowland gorilla, the back-trunk camel, and the Chinese alligator, and a few other animals that face extinction if actions were not taken to prevent them from dying off completely. In the United States, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service is in charge of the keeping track of endangered and extinct species. Every year, new species are added on the list of endangered species, and some species are added to the list of extinct species. Still, some animals are removed from the endangered list because they are no longer in danger of going extinct. The goal of FWS is to make the world aware that unless action is taken, beloved and beautiful animals such as the giant panda and Bengal tiger will die off. The FWS currently lists over 2,000 species of plants and animals that are endangered worldwide and works to protect each species through a series of laws, awareness programs, and even special rescues or breeding groups. Some lists classify certain species as endangered and others as threatened. A threatened species is one that still has a large population, but soon may become endangered. Endangered animals are the ones that will become extinct soon if not protected. Several animals have not made the list yet, but even though they are endangered, many plants are classified as endangered or threatened. Some species of lichens fall in the category of endangered plants. The Endangered Species Program run by the FWS is really working. At least 54 species have been removed from the endangered list in the past few years. People have many different ideas and practices when it comes to endangered species. Some people actively protect endangered species. However, many times labeling a species as endangered can cause poachers to seek out these animals because their value has increased. So it's kind of like when you have a certain brand of shoe, let's say Jordans, and they only make a certain limited amount of those Jordans. Well, those Jordans are going to be higher in amount of price and profit because they are very limited. So it's the same concept with animals, as if only, let's say, 500 tigers are in existence, their prices are going to be high because the value of them increase when there's only a limited amount. But if it's available, just like if you could go, a new pair of Jordan comes out and they have so many where you could literally go to a Champion store or a Foot Locker and go pick it up, their values are probably not going to be high because they're very available to the public. But if they're very limited off, they're going to be more in value. And that's pretty much it for endangered species, guys. Let me know if you have any questions, and please submit your homework as you need to. Thank you.